this is Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And continuing with the amazing Spider-Man Amazing Week thingamajigger, we're going to be taking a look at the new comic series, Power Arms Dr. Octopus. Now, in keeping with kind of what I started off with the Green Goblin, we're going back to the second original movie. And by original, I mean the Tobey Maguire version. And Doc Ock was the villain in that one, so I just wanted to kind of showcase this. Really nice packaging on here. As you can see, it does say the comic series, and it has Tentacle Attack! Ooh, wow. So, flip around here in the back, you got the Mega Cannon Spider-Man, Symbiote Strike Spider-Man, Capture Trap Spider-Man, and the Hydro Attack Spider-Man, other figures that are in the line. And you can see that the power-armed Dr. Octopus, Doc Oct, hopes his crushing power-grab octo-arms are just the thing he needs to catch Spider-Man. So there you go. Very kind of cool. Kind of gives it a comic look to the actual Dr. Octavius himself. And then the arms kind of have a movie look to them, which I really do kind of like. I actually wonder if those arms are articulated. They probably aren't. Doesn't look like it. If they are, I'll be very surprised. But from Hasbro, let's see. Hopefully they're not letting us down with this guy, so let's get him open and see how cool Doc Ock actually is. Alright guys, so here we have Doc Ock open up and out of its packaging, and this is actually a really nice figure, but he's got a big problem. As you can see, I have a stand here. This is just my stand, just a 3 3/4 inch stand. It's actually available at Entertainment Earth. Because of the backpack, he cannot stand at all. You can sort of position these arms all over the place. They got the little wire inside of them, but I'm sorry, you are not going to position this thing in a way, unless you have them hunched over like that, there's no way you're going to be able to actually get this to stand. Now, this comes off, it's just a separate piece. The Doc Ock figure by itself, I mean, can stand perfectly fine when he's not wearing the backpack, which kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, he's not really Doc Ock if he's not wearing the backpack. But this figure's really very nice, very cool looking. I love the fact that his legs are not really spread out like the previous figures that we've gotten, you know, where they're flailed out like this. That's a very normal kind of standing pose, and I like that. The articulation-wise, his head is again on a ball joint, so get a good range of motion there. Pin and sockets here at the shoulder, so in and out, all that stuff. Rotate here at the elbow, move back and forth at the elbow. This one hand here is kind of in a hello, I'm waving at you, hello kind of pose. Back and forth here at the hips, bends at the knee, and he rotates. But the figure itself is absolutely gorgeous. I love the way that this guy looks. Now, like I said, I do have to use the stand whenever I'm going to, and like I said, just a regular 3 3/4 inch stand, so if you have them, it's going to help out. The backpack just kind of clips on. You just come around here and boom, that's all there is to it. And it's going to help him stand, but over time it might actually like warp the inside of the peg, so he might have a hard time. But the cool thing is you push this little button and these little tentacles actually move, and you can and I mean, that's really very cool. Now, like I said, I'm gonna try and do this where it's a little bit more front loaded. It's just, it gives him such a back heaviness to him that it really kind of sucks. And another problem that I don't know if I'm being unfair with it, but I really wish that these lower tentacles were actually as long as the upper ones. And then actually, oh, that's weird. When you move it down, you can see it actually moves inside there. So that's kind of strange. So I mean, there he is, and like I said, I'm trying to get him to balance, but I don't think it's gonna work. It's just too much. There's too much weight on his back to actually do it, and that's really kind of unfortunate. Really kind of unfortunate, because it's a very cool looking figure, very nice indeed. If you have a stand, you're probably going to be perfectly fine. Just slap a stand on there and he'll be good to go. If I can get this to actually peg into his foot, there we go. It's just, he's so back heavy that it's probably going to be a problem over time, but very cool looking nonetheless. You know, and that's a fun kind of gimmick. That's a fun kind of gimmick. Very simple, but really kind of fun. And unfortunately, these do not move, but they are nicely molded, and it really kind of looks like they are. But this is kind of a softer rubber, so hopefully there's some pliability with that, so you're not going to break anything over time. But there you have them, Dr. Octopus. Absolutely cool. Available now. If you get him at Walmart, you're probably going to pay a little bit less. He's around $8. Target, you're going to probably pay about $9, and Toys R Us, you're going to pay about $10. But I would definitely recommend this guy. Very fun, very cool. One minor setback, and that being that big old backpack. But like I said, if you have a stand, you can actually fix that. And like I said, these stands are available at Entertainment Earth. That's where I got mine. You can see entertainmentearth.com. Well, maybe you can't because it's blurry, but just go there, search for 3 3/4 inch figure stands or something like that, and you should be okay. But there you have it, the one and only Dr. Octavius. Definitely pick this guy up if you're a big Spider-Man fan. I'm a Spider-Man fan, and I like this guy, so pick him up. So until next time, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.